Everywhere I go, I see his face. I just really miss him.
When you think of the name Charles, who comes to mind? Perhaps Charlie Sheen? Or what about Prince Charles, that sly goose? Charles Dance? A little closer, but with a bigger beard. You answered Charlemagne. You're probably literate. Something Charlemagne likely wasn't. If you too are illiterate, have no fear. Throughout the next 2 minutes, I will cover everything you need to know about Charles the Great. It all started when his father, Pepin the Short, who overcompensated by becoming king of the Franks, died and split his empire between his 2 sons. This understandably backfired, as neither were very good at sharing. So when Charlemagne's brother Carloman mysteriously died of his sickness, Charlemagne, being the great guy he is, took charge. His first major conquest was with the neighboring Saxon tribes. This was as the Saxons were pagan and believed in pagan gods such as Thor or Odin, and would repeatedly make raids on the local peasants.
It's time to end this.
No, Pip. It's clobbering time.
Bored, he then divorced his wife, the Princess of Lombardy, so he could then marry his third wife, a proper Frankish girl. This understandably upset her father, the Lombard king Desiderius, which then caused Charlemagne to do what he does best and invade. Charlemagne, now king of the Lombards, went back to Saxony for round 2.
Ah, shit. Here we go again.
He understandably assumed cutting down their world tree Irminsul would have taught them a lesson. But this seems to have had the opposite effect. Now riled up, they posed the real threat.
Kansas don't know how to do no hot wings. Kansas. Oh, I apologize.
Still, they were no match for Charlemagne. After plowing through both the Saxons and the Lombards with ease, trustworthy-looking travelers from Muslim-controlled Spain arrived at Charlemagne's court with tales of oppressed Catholics under the evil Sultan's rule. Although, it turned out those trusty travelers slightly exaggerated the situation. As it turned out, the Sultan was pretty chill. Charlemagne, being Charlemagne, continued his invasion of Islamic Spain, only to leave taking a fat L. In the end, through his various conquests, Charlemagne managed to conquer large portions of Europe and lay the foundations for later-day France and the mess that would become the Holy Roman Empire.